So, g'day people, how you going? Looks like there's a shitstorm brewing in Canberra, and this involves the LNP, the Liberal National Party, and this involves the Murray-Darling Basin. Basically, the Murray-Darling Management Authority, and this article is from the ABC, it's from Four Corners, awesome. And we'll just have a quick look at it. Maybe I'll comment on it, and yeah, so anyway, so here we have the actual what we're looking at. This is irrigation. These are mainly I think they're walnut and cotton farming. So what is going on with the Murray-Darling Basin? So okay, there is a company called Webster. It's received $41 million from government funds to grow its empire in the Murrumbidgee River. Well, Australian taxpayers have given the huge corporation $40 million, enabling it to expand under an environmental scheme. So that money was supposed to be so they could actually use that to reduce their water usage. But basically, instead of that, what they've done is they've used it to actually expand their operations, and they have not used it for what it was actually intended to. So that is inappropriate use of money. So billions of dollars of Commonwealth funds been handed to irrigators. Apart from Webster Limited received $41 million, has expanded its irrigation operations. So instead of reducing its water usage, it's actually expanded it. And this is just bullshit. I can just see in Canberra, the people were going, I would like to present this bill to Parliament. We, the LNP, have decided that this bill will benefit our friends and family who own businesses along the Murray-Darling. Oh, sorry, that's not what it's for. It's for the environment, so we can actually help the environment. We shall set up this company. It shall be run efficiently, and it shall disperse monies to companies that we deem have benefits that our friends and family do. Oh, sorry, that's not it. Sorry, I was wrong again. We are going to hand out the money so that it will benefit the environment, will reduce the water, and our friends at Webster will be able to expand their irrigation. I mean, they will be able to reduce their water usage. So we commend this bill to the House. So that's basically what was going through their heads, and actually what was being told out loud. So what was in their heads was one thing, and what they actually say is another thing. Okay, so Four Corners can reveal that more than $4 billion in Commonwealth funds has been handed over to irrigators, which allowed them to expand their operations and use more water under a $5.6 billion infrastructure scheme. Yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah, so it's supposed to recover water from the Murray-Darling. Yeah. So some of the beneficiaries are partly foreign owned. I'm not concerned about that. No, a lot of companies are foreign owned, just as long as they use the money for what it's intended to do. So it's cotton and nut fields. Webster produces 90% of walnuts in Australia, and 19.5% owned by Canadian pension fund PSP. I've got no problem with that. Even if it's Chinese, I wouldn't have a problem, because Canadian Chinese doesn't matter really. Okay, Webster received $41 million from the water infrastructure to grow its. Yep. Okay, and they use that money to actually. Okay, we don't know if they use that money to buy the land. It just said at the time they received the funds, they also produced that land, so it could have actually used that money. So this is the problem. You can see here, so what they're getting at is they probably use that $40 million for their $78 million in capital works, but they usually build the dams to store 30 billion extra litres of water and irrigate an extra 81 square kilometres of land. So they didn't actually use it to actually reduce the water, even though they'll probably say, oh yeah, our dams are for rainwater. Yeah, stay on. It's for rainwater. The rain is coming down. It's gonna water our grass. It's gonna be so fine. Okay. So, Marion Slattery, former director of Darling Basin Authority, says it is horrifying that the scheme designed to help the environment in New Zealand irrigators use more water. So that's basically what it is. And that's a shitstorm that's actually going to take off. I don't think the Liberals are actually doing anything to cover it up. They'll probably try and ride out the storm, and hopefully next election they'll get fucked. And basically, a few farmers have been denied allocations of water, or have had allocations but have not actually got any water because there is none. Because they're actually allocating it to big business. Basically, that's apparently what's happening. And some of them are probably going to go bankrupt. The thing is that most farmers vote LNP, then the LNP screws them over. That's so funny. If you don't want to get screwed over, don't vote for someone who does screw you over. Maybe next time there's another election, you vote for someone who actually will do something about your welfare and benefits, and not concerned about their mates and big business. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So basically, taxpayers are funding increasing irrigation. Okay. So basically, here is also the main problem. Okay, so Professor Richard Kingsford's been studying for 30 years, and this company is actually, Webster has actually been building dams upstream and capturing water that will actually flow into Murray-Darling River Basin. So here I am on their website. Let's see what they have to say. So this is webstertld.com, and when the share price has gone down. So okay, Webster's response to Four Corners program article. Ooh. Okay, we get the latest one. Okay, it does seem a real shame. They have allegedly researched the water industry at Four Corners. Okay, basically in this article, they're just refuting everything that Four Corners says. They actually don't really say anything to back up their refutation. They just say that they don't have understanding of the Murray-Darling Basin plan. Okay, outright and deliberate headlines grabbing. Yeah, so okay, the headline point above, Webster has received $41 million in funding. The property in question has never applied for water saving grants, and none of the development was government funded. Okay. Farmers say no one is checking the whether grants given under scheme are delivering their promised water savings. The predictable gaggle of experts and disaffected farmers are simply wrong on that point. And programs are continue to receive close scrutiny from federal government. Yeah, well, with this federal government, I would be very skeptical of that. But because I would have actually preferred this to actually be more professional. Like, they could have said that their last scrutiny was at a certain date, and they could have actually given some information. The ABC fabricated allegations. Okay. This is an attempt by them at deception. Best and can outright be deliberate at worst. Western did not receive more than half of $78 million in government funds. It received $18.8 million in government programs connected with water saving initiatives. So they received 18.8, but we're not too sure what they actually spent it on. Obviously, it's for water saving, but what type of programs they are, we're not too sure. The money was used to build dams to irrigate an extra 81 square kilometres of land. This is unsubstantiated claim devoid of truth. Okay. And yeah, so this basically doesn't refute anything. It's just saying, oh, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. When you say you're wrong, it doesn't mean that you're also right. Hopefully they can put out another article just with more substantiated information about what are the facts. And that would be great. Okay, and it just goes on. I'll just let you read it. If you want to go to there. Okay, they do have some information. Okay, and her husband then received 100 earthworks to reduce runoff from their dam. Okay, then the pick on the farmers. So basically, they're saying everyone in that article is misinformed. So it actually, it's not really clear. Basically, so it's good to give them an airing and let their side of the argument to be heard, because if the Four Corners program wasn't able to get the information, then maybe they had to piece it together from other sources which might not have been actually correct. Okay, and this goes down a lot. So that's basically what it is about. It wouldn't surprise me if it's not being used correctly. Not only they say by Webster, but I would say they're not the only company that's actually benefit from this Four Corners program. And yeah, all dams are actually funded by the taxpayers, so I'm not really surprised about that. And that doesn't really concern me either. So thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you didn't bore the crap out of you and have an awesome time. Thank you.